They can't help themselves. And here I am talking about people coming together. That's the last of it. They want the war supported. They want people killing and dying. We can't. That's not the answer. You got brothers in Ukraine and Russia fighting because of their fake fictional leaders. When Putin, you want to believe that Putin wants to stop it, but you got to remember, what part do they play? It could be that he's grown out of it, and then again, he has his handlers. Hey, Snoop, you see what they did, right? I just love it. They sitting here watching. They just so they just so bothered. Oh well. I don't care about how bothered they are. Okay. Yeah. What's going on? Tribe. I was sitting there looking, right? And I was like, I went to see something, right? And you know I'm gonna go down. They try to get on my laptop, but I have something else. I can't mention everything. And I'm literally able to see when they come and they looking. One time we had about 12, I don't know if the numbers were right, 12 of them watching. So if you're over here looking again, do yourself a favor. Your handlers don't care about you. They just want to see more and more and more. Do yourself and get up out of here, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Anywho, right? You heard what I was saying before, all right? Before they want to interrupt. I think it's gonna load too, so. Yeah, you know I'm not big on the cussing and stuff like that. All of a sudden now, okay, now that, yeah, it's uploading, you know. When I was talking about AI, agencies, government, race, ethnicity, all right, and then I was like Grand Ascension, Yehudi, beautiful Cincinnati family. And I know they have an issue, but that's the issue that they're going to have to take for themselves. And I'm glad y'all came over here. I didn't know if y'all got the message. And those two right now, they ain't hitting the like, but you're over here watching. Do yourself a favor. Leave or hit the like. Leave. I'm not asking. I said, do yourself a favor or stay your ass right there. Because you're actually the mark. Just want you to know that. And I want you to believe in your fake conviction. Please. Even him. It. Let me go. I didn't put the word Negro back up. Y'all can look that up for yourselves, okay? Look that up for yourselves and check it out. Hold on. Okay. Hey, is this the same live that we was just doing? No, it's not. No, okay, that was it. All right, cool. Okay, so what they're doing right now, hold on. All right, hold on. I'm checking something because, excuse me. What's that? Where's it at? All right. I just want to make sure of something. I actually turned on the third party on my tablet so they can come in here and a few other things so they can come in. So they can be as nosy as they need to. So, because like I said, I'm not here to stop nothing. But they won't sit over here watching and doing all these little flamboyant little gaming. I don't care what they believe. Like I said, they want to push everything that you don't know nothing about. And they want you to be stuck there. And they don't care about any of you. 7 watching, huh? And we have 4 likes. So I'm gonna have to go down and see who these individuals are who are watching. Let me go and warm this up. Stay right here. Don't go nowhere. It's not my laptop. It's something else. We'll see who they are. And I'm probably going to tell you who they are right now, because I guess they doubt it. I guess they believe they can tap in and all that other shit. Ever since watching that Special Force ODA and those phones that they want to put out for the public, we know that they're not the ones that they have, where they're encrypted and the government can't go in there because this is the underground stuff. This is a little different. This is made by people like me and you, and they can't get in here. There's only a handful of these in existence. And so I can go in here and I can see who's watching. Even though the TV, they look at you through everything, and they always have. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, why y'all coming in and not hitting the like? What's that all about? I mean, are y'all okay? Because I need this to get out to more people other than just you. Are some of y'all triggered? Good. Anyway, I had to turn that it's a little thing, it's a little vice. Lets me see everything and anything I need to know. So, but I have to turn the laptop. It was weird. I got to turn the laptop on. Just let it warm up and get through all the little things. Then I can go ahead and see what I need to do. See. Okay. Because it's not a me and y'all against them, me against them, and them against me. It's not that. I want to see people get it together. And there's a lot of people in this world who are troubled. And so when I pull it up, I'm going to give you the numbers. I give him the number. He can tell me right away. He can say, the way the numbers read, they're underground. If they're far away, it doesn't really give a specific place, but it lets you know that it's not you. It lets you know that there's certain agencies. And some of the numbers are well known, whether they're MI, whatever, right? And I'm just tickled about it because I'm not that important. I don't like the disorder. And then we have somebody who's faking that there's something that they're not. And then people get trouble because of the term Lucifer. I keep telling you it's a goddamn name. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Oh, there's more to it than that, but you think I'm kidding about you when I tell you my mom was meant to kill me? I know y'all think it's a game, and you would think the pale skins would have knew better, but they're too goddamn dumb. Not all my pale skin beloved brothers, okay? So don't get it twisted. Let me read something to you, because I've had the question posed to me a number of times, and I'm like, if you dumb enough to fucking ask, that means that something's really disturbed and problematic for you because you're involved in some shit you probably shouldn't be in. Or it's not about the religion shit. But some of you would think it's beyond that. All right? And they really think they're smart and know how to move. And I keep saying, stop being stupid. Some want to come down and kiss my goddamn feet and worship in front of me. And I'm like, you fucking retard. Lucifer is the Latin name for the morning appearances of the planet Venus. We know there's no planet named Venus. We know there's a land. It corresponds to the Greek names Phosphorus, and if you know how to do it in Greek, it's a funny way of writing it. You know what I'm saying? And at the end is opaque, for those who aren't aware. I know you're looking at me going, how the fuck he just do all that and did the little, how it's written? Yes, don't worry about it. Studied Greek for many years. Light bringer. And Phosphorus, dawn bringer. I think the enemy has mismanaged and misinterpreted what light bringer and dawn bringer entails. Because, first of all, they're using Greek. They're not using Phoenician. Because they want you to believe that's what the fuck they are, and they're far from it. Based upon Sumer or anything prior to that in their made-up ideology of the narrative. But if you go to the grand tartary of things, the entity's Latin name was subsequently absorbed into Christianity as a name for the devil. Aren't we all devils? not his fucking name. Anyway, and if you want to call it devil and them devils, then go right ahead. Whatever the fuck they convince you into. I think they want you to ignore who they are and what they're doing. But let's go and pull up another one. Because they always, what I said, they always want to go to Greek and Latin. Like, that's the beginning of, that's bullshit. That's the tit in the fucking mouth of information. These motherfuckers. And they actually have people believing in their dumb ass bullshit. Let me see here if I can pull it up. If they'll pull it up. You got shit to do with no goddamn Satan. That's a whole nother dynamic. And y'all know that motherfucker alone has thousands of millions, if not 6.7 point something million names. A name traditional in Christianity, which is new, for the leader of the devils. An angel who was cast from heaven. What happened to Azrael and all those motherfuckers, right? Into hell because he rebelled against God or creation itself, against you, right? Lucifer is usually identified with Hasatan, right? What's the house of Satan, right? The name Lucifer, which means bearer of light or morning star, but it says nothing about what I've said before. You can't make this shit up. Refers to his former splendor as the greatest of the angels, the greatest of your existence. So if you're looking outside of yourself, what you're going to find? You can create shit in ignorance. These motherfuckers have played their hand and now they just want to destroy. The problem is they're not going to escape this time. They're not going to get nowhere. And all the little sociopaths who they've engineered and geared to be all super fucking bad, their weapons, that all they know is death. Not the first thing about life. Regardless of how entertaining it is. Are you aware that even Ed Gein and all these serial killers, Gacy and all of them, it became fun. I watched the cartel kill this motherfucker, an innocent motherfucker, and cut and eat a piece of his liver raw. Now, I don't advocate violence, and I'm not saying, I'm just using this as an example of the perversion. What makes you think that all the stuff that is going on, that has gone on, this is what keeps everybody fundamentally buried. It keeps them buried. Now, we have the little idiots who are going to sit here looking, saying, ain't nothing going to happen to me. Whatever. I couldn't even shout y'all's names out or anything until it fully uploads, and then I'll go back and shout y'all out. I was getting ready to do that before they started, acting retarded. I know the guidelines back and forth, and they don't stick to them. None of the people on Instagram, TikTok, none of the security or whatever, they don't stick to no guidelines. That's about control. Have your mind manipulated to follow a certain standard of things. And I always say, don't be so to the point where you have to be so grotesque and offending everybody. But sometimes you address things and they be addressed, and they have a problem with that. But the problem is they should have a problem with themselves. But sometimes you shouldn't walk into motherfucking dark places. You shouldn't go in the dark corners of existence. You shouldn't play in the manifestation of your out of order disorder. Because, see, those people who play in that, sooner or later it comes back and it bites. And if you're sitting there saying that, like the George Orwellian factor, if you or Mark Twain or whoever, you want to enjoy it the best you can until it comes to bite you, nobody will hear you crying mama and papa. When you're sitting there like a little porcelain doll and you far from porcelain's perfection. And whatever happens, happens. You chose that fate in your ignorance. Because there's nobody around you to say what needs to be said, no, you're just not listening. There's enough here to inform and let you know things that you don't know about. And regardless of how you read and everything else and what else is being laid before everybody and what you believe you're manifesting, it will come. Because it was established long before your little existence. It's just about time and patience. People think this is a game, do they? The devil in legend and literature. Y'all can look at Southern Illinois University, because you know these colleges, they're just full of these idiots. Okay? The later Lucifer conflation, y'all know what conflation means? In one Greek passage, Bacchus is complimented as the Protosaurus Astor light-bringing star. So you have this one individual called Bacchus. Could that be Baracus? I don't know. Let's have a look. Bacchus is a god, you know that. I'm just saying. No, you just saw the light, so I'm just letting you know what I already know. Dionysus, god of wine, vegetation, fertility, festivity, ritual, madness, religion, ecstasy, theater, member of the 12 Olympians. So you think that these people know what they're talking about here, talking about all this religion and stuff? That's the gospel of the Holy 12, the 12 Olympians. Why has it been so conveyed to eradicate history of the Titans and everything else in those terms, the giants, and have you look outside of yourself instead of you looking inside yourself? And they really have this disbelief when they were told that they would return, that now that they're back in millions, they couldn't stop one of them. In millions, that they're going to keep going forward because they created CERNs and some other things you don't know about. Them things are fucking meaningless. They've been destroyed elsewhere. And they're not even as good as the ones that are elsewhere. But they just want to keep holding on to some fake, false narrative. I'm not here to give nobody no fucking hope. I would like to see y'all come together as a tribe and a nation and be what you're supposed to be and stand up and say, not today. I would like to see y'all with many of your pale-skinned brothers and your Asian brothers and everybody else. Y'all true to Asiatics. But regardless of history, we got to deal with the history you're in right now. There's a lot of brothers and sisters in the Vietnam, Philippines, all over the earth, Palestine. I told you I love my Arab women. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, because I said Sephardic and crypto, but they still, a lot of them still have Shemitic blood. They've been perverted, just like they tried to do with my family and many of your families. Don't get it twisted. All right? There's one enemy. And everybody else is playing a role they shouldn't be playing. You dig what I'm saying? People need to realize this. You need to learn how to talk as one instead of talking in one. Because if you're talking in one based upon feelings and emotions that are only a dialect as far as what you see, your perception is skewed because now you're not connecting with everybody around you. Sometimes those that say they're tribe need to be tried. Or otherwise, it's just an immolation. Now, I'm not talking about immolation, like certainly so far. I'm talking about an imitation, okay, of life. Acting like it, faking it. You cannot act and fake it to make it. You've got to invest. Because you can sit there saying, see that corner store right there? I'm going to get that corner store. But at the same time, you're always running in there to buy a bottle of wine. Now, how the fuck is you not saving them nickels? Go and get that corner store, and you don't have everybody invested in you when you have people in the city council and everywhere else who are against you because they don't want to see you come up because they're in a position they believe they're over you and they need you below them so they can feel important. If you never party with the fictional rich, because they are fictional, or we're talking about the real ones, and seeing the perversion and the persuasion of those who want it so bad that they're willing to do some weird shit, then don't say nothing. Just listen and learn. Sometimes you need to listen and learn, actually. Because a lot of men, we're over the emotion. We just want to blah, 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 and not gain anything and think that, oh, I've gained enough. Tell me what enough is then. Somebody please break to me, when is the barrel full, or is there 20 or 100 barrels? Is that more than enough to be full? What is the answer? I bet you don't have it. I'm big into philosophy. But sometimes you have to extrapolate it on a different level. Not higher or lower, it's just on a different level. Because some people just don't get it. Their magnificence is not calming, persuasive, or humbling. Okay? So see, when I'm talking to everybody. not one particular or two or three. When I'm talking, this is what this is right now, even though it's coming through on frequencies, they're 440, whatever. So it's not healing. Okay? Can it be changed? I don't know. Through this, the magnification, how it works, I don't think so. Okay? Oh, what was that? Oh, y'all popped up? Who's all up in here? Hey, baby girl. Oh, what's going on, beloved? Mikey Cox, what's happening, brother? You see they pull that fallacy? Scott, what's going on? Peace, beloved. I didn't get y'all last time, so my apology. I was going to start, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Max P, what's going on, beloved? All 7, and we'll watch the fall. Devin Demore, please, peace. What's going on, beloved? How you doing? Because I came in on your last live and went off, and I had to find. Yeah, because I always say if they do something, I'll come back. I actually have screenshot all the guidelines, so I do my best until they say, well, you can't say these certain words, and I'll just be like, okay, well, look, I'll go the other direction just to, keep everybody entertained. Oh yeah, it was triggered. I picked Son up from his tournament. I know he won. Outstanding. Give him congratulations if he's I guess he's at work. Of Hindus are now his sons was predominantly, of course, back at school. What's going on? Don't worry about it. 95 pale skins like 3 years ago. Now a lot of but that's all right, honey. Nothing. Don't negate nothing negative, okay? Because we know why. Are they bringing these Hindus in to rob us? Yes, they're bringing them in for that fact. In ignorance, they do this. Glad you. Alicia Cooper, what's going on, beloved? Oh, what's it? I'm in Dirty South, and the presence of Hindi is incredible, yet the numbers are being challenged by other demographics, to which I can only describe as South American, for the phenotype isn't distinct. Exactly. But we got to remember, it's not about colors, niggas. My brothers and sisters. It's about who's more ignorant. Who is grafted more into the new world ideology and lies. Who thinks they're going to come to, but did y'all hear anything I was just saying? Who believes they're going to come up over the next. And that's why I said it's important for y'all. No, there are good ones now. Don't get it twisted. But see, the magnitude, it's like our people are ignorant. Okay? The magnitude. Just like there's a lot of dumbass pale skins, there's a lot of good ones, y'all. There's a lot of them that were reaching out trying to attempt to tell y'all something, but they had to stay within the phonology of black and Negro and African American, or say otherwise. All right? You know what I'm saying, y'all. Come on, man. And baby girl Slaughter, hey, what's going on, beloved? We greet each other appropriately. Ain't no hellos for us. No, I'm just messing with you, baby girl. What's going on? I have no issue with other than this. It's just reporting what I see on the land where probably for years it was Negroes and Caucasians, Europeans. Yet our people have always been welcoming outsiders. Yeah, get rid of the word Negroes and get rid of the Caucasians, because one and the same. Caucasians were the original melanated people, and Negroes is death. It means you don't exist. Stop using the terms. That's what I was telling on the last one. All right? I'm serious about this. If you don't want to be serious, people, then don't be. It's not a game. I'm saying it in a very negative way. I've never been utilizing it in a way that's fashionable and delightful and acceptable. Okay? Okay. Hey, Fair Nine, what's going on, beloved? What's cracking? This is my boy in the cabs. I ain't seen him in the year. Caught him up and saw a little video, and I snatched him up. Yo, where you been, man? On Facebook. Anyway, like I said, most people have an eye, and because this is within us. Remember, I said if you look it up, you'll find it. Even the so-called medical or the dystopia of ascended philosophy, medical higher learning. I hate saying words that don't really, I don't want to give energy to things that aren't true. We'll say that everybody has 14 generations of information within the DNA, you know, the nucleic acid, whatever, right? But why is it that most people can't even tap into what they did yesterday? Poisoning heavy metals and everything with a body that's a conduit can distract. Now, you know when they make certain things, right? And I can't say the names of drugs and stuff, and they shakers and all that, they blow up because certain things that are metals that contact within a certain liquid, and when they explode, it was never meant, and it wipes up and blows everything up, right? You're the same way. You have certain heavy metals, and these people know what they're doing. These things know what they're doing. They know how to block memory and this, that, and mitigate and this, that. Yet you have the purpose and power to overcome it. That's why you think I was talking about the Hostess cake yesterday. I took just a bite of that crap. I didn't eat the whole thing. I took a bite of it, and I was like, what the? And it's not because I don't like sugar. It's just not real. Things tasted like I was eating synthetic. And the children, I'm like, if you don't know how to talk to me, if you stop giving them this crap, this is garbage. And you see that yellow with the chocolate, and that's not cocoa. That's not at 98 and 99% cocoa. The plant itself, if you ever, the fruit itself, if you open the white pods and eat it, it's delicious. It's a bitter. But people don't notice because they don't have breadfruit and cocoa plants and all that other stuff. Then we have people in the Caribs and certain people here that grow it. All right, like prickly cucumbers. I used to in New York always eat that. I never ate the cucumbers in the store because that's GMO. I don't care if they say it's kosher. That's not a real cucumber. Hell, it's not even the name of it. But the big long cucumber, my Caribbean brothers used to grow them all in the backyard. Red, brother, and if you want, a man, I used to go in there with a brown paper bag and grab like 10 of them and be at home eating. Yeah, my service dog Christmas like eating them. Carrots, you know what real carrots look like? Everybody say, how you get purple and dark red carrots? And they look so funny. They look like ginger, like, you know, like little men with arms. I was like, because that's the carrot food. That's like a yam, a sweet potato, whatever you want to call it. It ain't these little things in the store. I don't know what that is. Y'all know y'all see me eating them big ones, right? These things are like a yam, a real, it's big like bigger than your head. And you can feed a family with it. People want to accept the narrative painted by the fictional world. They want to hit the like when you come up in here. Don't be disrespectful. I'm going to shut this down. And some people better know better than that. I ain't here because you need to like it. Hit the goddamn like. Or get the fuck step. I don't care about the little goofy agents. I'll see which one of you is because y'all jet in and out like, we're going to hide ourselves. Scrabble and clean it up now. We don't need them to know where we at. I'm going to see who the fuck you are. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we already know that, Fear. Now, I'm talking about something that I had to take care of yesterday. Just pay attention, all right, brother? Yes, read the labels. You hit it, brother. But the thing is, nothing is what it was from the 70s and 80s and 90s. All of it is garbage. It don't take 50 ingredients to make a damn donut. I was pastry school in Brooklyn, and let me tell you something. It took only 4 ingredients to make a pastry. Like, it only takes 2 to 3 ingredients to make bread. But it's not even a chemical breakdown because I would like for y'all to go and get the beet sugar. Even that stuff is crap because it's not expelled cane sugar dried and crystallized. Tapioca sugar, which is this tapioca syrup, which comes, you know, look this stuff up. Do the chemical analysis and breakdown. You'll realize that none of it, all the ingredients put in this stuff they want to say is for storage, shelf life. You know, The Simpsons, we're going to find the Twinkie house because Twinkies can make it through anything. That's the last thing you want to eat because it's not food. It is synthetic. It is not meant to go in your body. All this stuff. I told people 8 years to 10 years ago they were making synthetic steaks, chicken, and nobody believed me. But everybody everywhere in certain places was getting meat that didn't taste the same. I said you had people coming here who weren't the same as the Chinese who grew up here, who were coming and getting these stores because they were getting the visas and by these fake ass banks to open these stores based on what this fake government wanted and selling fake human meat in Florida. I told you what happened. They ran down them 2 Chinese places and found the women and the men who didn't want to pay the witch card. They were chopping up and serving. That's how they were getting rid of the body to the people until somebody came along who knew exactly what human flesh tastes like and didn't want it and says, wait a minute. And they ran down that store. Listen to him. Florida, you don't want to go doing that Chinese. I don't know. And it's happened in other places. Detroit. And they get rid of the people by taking it. And they did this. Go look it up. And they were serving fake rubbery chicken and beef, all right? Rat meat, along with rat meat and cat meat and everything. This is not a game. They have no respect because they have no respect of self because they don't know who you are and they don't know who they are. They've been programmed and grafted into. That's why I said, y'all, some of y'all are not meant to do some other things. Y'all need to embrace love and you need to ascend, and I mean it. Otherwise, you're going to be the victim again. That's what I'm saying. I'm here to say what needs to be said on this part, because this is what I do. I've been doing it for so long. All right? The thing is, I didn't want to do it, and everybody kept saying, you got to do it. So listen up. One tongue, one voice, because the many aren't moving together, and a lot of you haven't tapped into this hemisphere. You haven't allowed this to process, and you allowed this to stay a victim. So this right here stays shut off. And I don't think you get where I'm coming from, because this is what I do. You dig what I'm saying? What was that, Max B? There is a chemical used commonly in breads, TRU HERU, a white powder which resembles flour that they allowed to be used as a filler in baking, and yet how many read labels? Yeah, and I worked for Revlon, and I worked in hydro or diesel, and a lot of them chemicals, the lipstick and everything else is in the fucking food too. Excuse my French. And like I said, I invent. I've been inventing for a long time. I had 2 inventions, stolen Inventec, and y'all know this. Well, I've said it, and it's a reality. The problem is, it's not a conviction. It's damn sure ain't about ego. It's about the reality of the fucking situation. I don't want nobody to follow me. I want people to walk with me. What did I say? Some people want followers because they need that. I don't have an ego to show. What the fuck I need an ego when I've got 7 to 8 black belts, a box. I did every goddamn thing, been every fucking where, and some other things I can't talk about. All right? So just pay attention. Draw the fuck back and actually adhere to what's being said. All right? And let's be the benefiters for one another. There's a reason why everybody's here, but also a lot of people need guidance, and they believe that nobody can guide them because they believe they have the answers. You know that what I do, I make it my business to learn every day from people. You know what I learn? Who to fucking listen to and who not to. Okay? So we broke down the word Negro. We broke down the terms black before. They once saw collusion. The problem is that before that, either you know who the fuck you are or you don't. Right? Because you don't see nobody from England, this, that, and other pale skin walking about, I'm white Anglo-Saxon, and I'm white Greek, and what the fuck is wrong with you? Hindus darker than midnight walking around, I'm Hindu. I'm an Indian. Nigga, you was an Indian until 1954, around the same time the Belfort Agreement. Shut the fuck up, because we know who you work with after them daddies that already whooped your ass into motherfucking witch guard. That's why you served with with the fake queen and everything, because you done forgot who the fuck you was, because after the Ottoman Empire, they whooped your ass into submission. But that's why I have more respect for Bangladeshis and a few other people over there, like Pakistanis. So don't get it twisted. Now, do I need to further go on and extrapolate on some things? Because most people are moving in ignorance. Whether out of China, New Age China, or Japan, or whatever. You know, it's funny when you go to Japan, they looking at you like, and I'm looking at them like, nigga, you ain't the original people up here. I said, you see this picture right here? These niggas with these big, long, shaggy DAs are the original Anu people. Now, who the fuck you? I used to do that in Japan. And they would the old people just walk away, and they wouldn't even say nothing or look at me and say nothing stupid. You think it's a game, don't you? But see, y'all don't know how to move appropriately because it was never meant for you to move appropriately. See, now you can be the dynamic and the dynasty of moving appropriately. And just listen. Okay? Chase. Oh, yeah, no, nobody here. No. We got a lot of people that come and watch who are not like our brothers and sisters here. What does Sidenelli Dagonatini mean? You know? It's family, right? We have people that come and watch. I'm the one to get the messages. So sometimes I have to break it down. Right? Have to break it down. Got to break it down. It's just not about reading books. It's the walks of life. I shared all my things that I've done because it needs to be known that everything was established and laid out before me. Not just the abuse. Not the physical abuse. That wasn't the only thing. That was a directive. And nobody paid attention to it. My grandmother, it was in her to take responsibility because that was part of nature and nurturing. You don't see that in the majority of women now these days. In the majority, I'm talking about 90-some%. Back then, that was well over 50% from that generation. And then it weaned off because of the conditioning. How many of y'all would have mentioned that? How many of y'all know that? I tell you, I I'm not the same as you. You're my family, but we're not the same. Trust me on that. So stop and look in the mirror and accept what's in the mirror and better that. Okay? And better that. I've said this is not all inclusive, but this is about every fucking body. Need somebody to tell you that? No. Everybody's going to sit there and talk from their line of understanding, and they're going to convey things based on that relationship that they have that's rational for them as far as they are. I've been permitted. And it's when I didn't want to. I'd rather see the destruction of everything. I'm being honest. I've said that many times because it's true. Being dead honest, I'd rather see the whole board wiped clean. I mean destruction, woo-hoo. But it's so imbalanced. And some of you just won't get it because we're not the same. You're not going to understand that. So trust me when I tell you, you don't. We're not the same. It is important because if everybody was the same, you would be exactly what they want. Get in line, walk in order. Everybody look this way, look that way. Everybody eat the same things. Trust me on this. So stop it. But we are beautiful. Yohade. We're supposed to magnify and we're supposed to keep creating. That's the dreamers. That's the responsible narrative. Okay? That is what I think most people are missing. Your individual, in this time, and the purpose of this time, your individuality is so important to bring it together, to put together the goddamn puzzle. No one puzzle piece is bigger than the other. It's just arranged in a pile that need to be put together. And most people don't realize that they're part of a bigger puzzle. You're all pieces to this wonderful puzzle, but you're not making the picture because you motherfuckers keep jumping out the there's no straight lines, people. You keep jumping out the fucking picture as if you want to stand alone, and you ain't even a whole eye, motherfucker. You're sitting there, and you motherfuckers need to come together in this goddamn picture and stop playing around. Because your travels in life, you think is supposed to be the it of all things, and it is not. Mine's had purpose. I wanted to ignore it. I didn't agree until what? How many years ago I said? 5 years? Until I accepted who I was. And then it took another 2.5 years for me to come on this motherfucker because everybody, I said, if 300 people say so, then I'll go ahead. Because I was conveying with a lot of people, and they was like, it was well over 300, just to let you know. And they was like, nigga, you need to go live. You need to share this. All right? And so that's what I did. And it took forever because most people are still complicit in their ignorance. Because they think they're greater than the next motherfucker. I ain't greater than nobody. Hell, I ain't less than nobody. It ain't nobody's business who I am. But the problem is, most of y'all can't even get past that because you have an identity fucking crisis that you think you is better than somebody instead of being better than what they made you. Motherfucker, be the greatness that you are and stop trying to set it on everybody else and trying to convey some motherfucking irrational convenience of I'll shut the fuck up. That's who I am. I do that in person. Hey, Ronald, want to share that with them? Anybody else that sit around me instead of the motherfucking non-believers not believing? You come and meet me and try that same shit and talk to me. And then I'll shut you the fuck down. I don't care who you think you are. I don't give a fuck who you think you are, what your background is. I don't give a fuck what you've been through or whatever. Now, and I'm not saying that because it's not a tough guy, but some of you guys think you're really tough. This is not an act, motherfuckers. I'm not Tookie motherfucking what you call it, all right? The truth is the truth. I want to see people come together. You're part of a big puzzle, and I don't see none of y'all saying that. I don't see none of y'all building upon that. Some of y'all still got some fucked up, goofy-ass egos from childhood. That's the dilemma of your motherfucking mama or your daddy. I don't want to hear that shit. You want to be the embodiment of what? Or you want to be the embodiment of Jannah? We have people misrepresenting and teaching things they shouldn't. When I said Anasazi means our enemy, I know people have a hard time doing that because most people are very plural when they read things. Anasazi I already broke down the people who had said they were wiped away and obliterated, cannibalized, however it was. They found the bones, looked like they've been cut and all that, yeah. And Asazi means our enemies. Know who your fucking enemies are. And it ain't you and it ain't me. Right now, though, you're your own and worst enemy because you implicate yourselves. For those of us who can see. Yeah. It's not a fucking competition. What's wrong with you niggas now? I bet a lot of y'all still watching football and basketball. And I already broke down to who my uncles and all them playing in basketball. They always said this shit's a gimmick. And you got motherfuckers saying it now. Y'all really think this is some fucking competition? I played football in middle high school. So the fuck what? Now go sit your ass on the bench and realize that the shit is rigged. Keep motherfuckers running around talking about this, that, and the other. Man, come on, people. And when I go around and the earth is cool, but when I step in a certain spot, my feet heat up and my body and it be like 50 degrees. Hello? People, you gotta do something other than what you think you've been doing. It's you. I mean, all y'all intelligent and smarter than a motherfucker. I mean, y'all all light bearers. You are all light bearers. Stop going against yourself because you think you're in some fucking morbid ass goofy competition. That's what's wrong with our motherfuckers. That's why I use the terms nigger, negro, and all that other shit I detest. Black dumb motherfuckers. That's why I use it. All right, that's why all them frat motherfuckers who probably got a butt plug or whatever, I don't know. It ain't my business. But all them gay people that be going to them frat parties that have swole up, they be telling the truth. Then they be disappearing. But hey, stop partaking in the festivities of the festivals of lies, y'all. All right? Otherwise, you be sitting here in front of this motherfucking camera. Y'all have your cameras, and I love watching and paying attention, even sharing your shit. Keep staying in front of your camera, and what I do, I share your shit. I give 100, and that's it. That's it. I'm the narrator of this motherfucking show because I know what needs to be done. That's the bottom fucking line. And some of you think you know on your side, but I guarantee you it's a culmination of not bringing everybody together because you don't know what it takes to bring everybody together because y'all still have these facsimiles of division and separation, and you have a hard time dealing with the reality of that because you think you a great motherfucker and not even walked into your fucking greatness yet. Don't make me start checking niggas. All right? I'm tired of saying that shit because people have a hard time dealing with the reality of the situation. On here, people will be respectful and responsible. I told you, I weed out the fucking weak. Coming together is where the strength is, not in the motherfucking separation of the division of the nation. The nation don't even know who the fuck it is, and each one of you is part of the fucking nation. Y'all are part of a nation that has nothing to do with this shit that certain niggas for dollars or bag are pushing. All right? Doesn't matter where you're from either. I got brothers from Kathmandu. I got brothers from the synagogue. I got who I love and respect. As far as I'm concerned, they're part of my nation. The nation we belong together. It's not, when I say mine, it's not my nation. What I'm saying, the nation of the unification of our people. And it ain't about black, negro, or none of that shit. Yeah, well, a lot of niggas walk around with butt plugs. Sometimes it's their head up their ass. Okay? This is what the fuck I do. There are people that come on here who fucking know me compared to those who don't. And then there's people who I know who know some of you motherfuckers. So be mindful. And I know y'all want to say, no. Oh, man, you just really don't have a clue at how this shit works. Now some of you going to be going, y'all know this nigga red. Y'all going to be, some of you think you slick motherfuckers, right? And they're going to be like, who you talking about? Now, you know what's going to, this nigga asked me about you. Go and do it. I love you motherfuckers, man. But when I say I'm like Jonah, I ain't no joke. The city of Nineveh, hey, man, as far as the story, they repented and turned around and went right to their shenanigans and got their ass blown out. So, man, go ahead and be that fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the stench of an angry one. Fee, fi, fo, fum. God damn, the motherfuckers just choose to remain dumb. I want to come back here at least an hour or two, and I want to read a little bit more of our beloved brother, you know, who they unalived here in Phoenix, in Arizona. And I want to read a couple other books too. But we're definitely going to, let me pull this up because I want to separate them because I don't want to have them all piled together when I'm reading. I was over here with my I was playing this little goofy game. It's like, it's too goddamn real, but the shit is goofy. Yeah, I still do some things, man. I still enjoy some of the goofy shit out here. Right? I'm not telling people to be all motherfucking, you know, stagnant. But we're going to get into the little William Cooper. We're going to go ahead and read that. And, oh, that book I was reading, man, that motherfucker there. Yo, that motherfucker there, cuz. Listen, King James, Demonology. That motherfucker, good reading. You hear me? I got a lot of books downstairs and up here. God damn, I got a lot. Oh, I got this thing's powered up. I got to go and look and see who was coming in looking. They stupid ass selves. Not coming in being disrespectful. You know people surf the net. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Move. And okay. All right, so we're gonna read a little bit of the William Cooper. I was saying I was gonna try and read some of this. This stuff is, well, this is not hard, but that's why I was doing what I did on the first video, showing and breaking down some things. That's why I was reading from the tablet. So if you know how to do all that, then you take over and I'll just stop doing what I'm doing and y'all take the fuck over, all right? We got all these know everything about what I'm doing and know what's in here and what's in here and why I'm doing with the purpose that I'm doing. Excuse me. Can't stand niggas like that. Sometimes niggas don't know how to shut the fuck up. Just fucking learn. I love good information. Share information. I don't need no piggyback. I don't need nobody to piggyback. Share information. That's what we do. We share information. So we piggyback off what the fuck I'm saying. Piggyback shit. I want to read some of this here. All right. The Word made flesh. In order to do that, I got to read it with the 5-book ring. Book of 5 rings. We're going to get into this. I was actually downstairs reading that this morning before I went out and grounded myself. I actually woke up at 4:30, but it is what it was. Somebody asked me if I was going to read these. I said yes, but not right yet. I have to read all this shit, even though I read some stuff to give you a little taste, and I got all these little tabs and all that. Emerald Tablets, A Beginner's Guide, Giants on Record, Fritz Zimmerman, the Encyclopedia of Ancient Giants in North America, forwarded by L.A. Marzulli. The Nephilim Chronicles, a travel guide to the ancient ruins of the Ohio Valley. Then we can bring in, I'll use the other one because I want to keep this one in good shape. The book, Egyptian Book of the Dead. So we can have a relevance because we have a lot of goofies who don't know how to read, don't know how to go out and travel and go to certain places, all right, to know that Egypt was a period in time and most of the shit you think is Egypt overseas is fake than a motherfucker. That's why it's new. But we know that things was made with stuff utilized today. It's just that they want you to believe in something else. Rebarb is not new still. Paul Cook, I said follow him so you can learn about how certain stones are poured, not chiseled away and shaped. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the stuff is bigger than you can imagine. And because people are still stuck in their ignorance, they don't want to see these things. Paul Cook, a wonderful beloved brother, like Kiramil, from England. All right? He goes around the world. He was in Malta not too long ago, and he shows you stuff. He literally goes out there and show you like I was doing when I was living in certain places. When I was going to become an HVAC and shit underground, going to places like 500 feet underground with his Model T Fords and shit and storefronts. Like, nigga, what is this doing way down here? But no, did you go there? Have you been there? I'm asking. Anybody over there in Philly, Pennsylvania? Go and get with these excursions that go up under the ground and they find all this old shit. But y'all don't have a clue, boy. Y'all just too surface to know the better. All right? This is not some goddamn competition, people. All right? Yes, I remember watching. Oh man, I hope she's still alive. This lady over at Tuba City made me these. I love her, man. Oh my God, she's a wonderful old lady, man. She's about 70-something years old. And this is about 8 years ago. It's about 78. They live pretty long, man. As long as she didn't get the old Jabberwocky, you know, Star Wars. Right on the bare feet, man. Oh, these things are so comfortable. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I love these things. Oh, my goodness. I run in these motherfuckers, y'all. Yeah, I draw real light in these, man. I got so many pairs of them. Shit. Brown, green. Okay. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I appreciate y'all taking the time to listen, man. It's not about offending nobody. It's about sometimes people get out of pocket, man, because you allowed to get out of pocket about around everybody around. Or some of you ain't been around enough people to know when you're getting out of pocket. I'm gonna pull you back. I'm gonna pull your shirt tail. Man, I say we supposed to do that with each other. I'm gonna let you know, man, when you're getting a little too ahead of yourself. Because you can bring your ass over here. You can sit in front of this camera. If you know exactly what I'm doing, I'm saying. It's good to share information. It's good to build. But build. That means don't piggyback, but and some people think piggyback means adding on. No, addition to information means that you're privy to all of it. And so that you can sit down, if you know how it's going to be laid out, then you know the parameters of what's coming next. So if you don't know that, stop it. There's a method to my fucking madness. That's why I am who I am. God damn. Movies in Hollywood still got y'all fucked up, man. Y'all don't know the truth between a lie. You know? But anywho, I want to read that God, man, the word made flesh. There's good information in there for those who like getting on to gematria and all that goofy shit. But I guess it can be beneficial. But you got to remember, what did I say about math? That majority of math is an error because they need to be able to socially construct their narratives for you to follow, for you to accept. This is no way around it. You know what I'm saying? They have created and taught and institutionalized people, and people run around spewing the same bullshit they taught, not knowing there's a bigger picture. You can't sit here and have a conversation with somebody who sees the picture bigger than the shit that is to go by what everybody goes by. And you know how many times I've walked away from conversations because they're talking about shit like, man, oh hell no, man, you guys don't. And I don't say it aloud sometimes. I'll be like, no, not for worry, because you know, men with egos think that because they don't know shit. I'm not gonna sit there and entertain a bunch of motherfuckers talking about nothing. I'm like, oh man, they haven't come up out of that. So somebody hasn't reached out to them. They haven't really done their work. They haven't done their own background checks on the history of things, and they haven't made it relevant to what still exists before these motherfuckers eradicate all that stuff. Because who somebody said Terrence Howard? Terrence Howard, they say he's showing all kind of shit. Well, because Terrence Howard isn't who you think he is. Remember, it's never been about the dollar for him. But because your one-track mind wants you to believe that you're all the same, you motherfuckers don't see nothing. That's why I'm reading and laying shit down. Because you need to stop looking at shit one-dimensionally. That is even your fucking existence. Right? Told you we're not the fucking same. You think it's a game. Oh, I just can't believe it. See, that's the problem. Instead of knowing, you motherfuckers are still strictly stuck in their phrenology of fucking acceptance. You believe what they say. And then they want everything else to be some kind of myth and illusion. And you choose to be stuck there when you're bigger than what you can even imagine. How many times do I got to tell you that you forget because you become complacent? With your little goofy egos and everything else, that you're bigger than what you can even fucking imagine. Okay? So anyway, let me get the fuck off of here. All right? Come on, people. See, the problem is when somebody tell you they love you, you don't know what the fuck love is. Why don't you start there instead of this? Why don't you start with true love instead of rage, anger, hate, and all that other shit? Motherfucker talking about, hey, man, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. So that means if a motherfucker smack you on this side, nigga, you ain't gonna get 2 black eyes. I'm not gonna, you're not gonna give me 2 black eyes. I'm a pumpkin patch your ass on the first one, nigga. See, that's the reality, okay? So I just want y'all to go ahead and remember that shit, because I don't want to say this again. All right? Appreciate y'all. I know people can get feelings, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes y'all say everybody's a real man and a real woman, right? Then carry yourselves like one instead of what they're creating. Because that's what they need, more division and separation. They need people that be outside themselves. Okay? They need people to be outside them fuck themselves. And most people think they're really in touch with who they are. But if that's the case, come and meet me. Let's have a sit down and chat. Let's talk. Let's go out to the mountaintops. Let's go outside. Let's vibrate together. And let me see what you're really capable of. And I'm going to test you. I'm going to see what you're capable of. Obviously, you'll see what I'm capable of. Make the trip. See, a doubtful mind will never see anything that's truthful. A doubtful mind will never accept the reality of the situation. A doubtful mind is pertinent to that of self-destruction. Elevate? Fuck elevate. How about ascend? What does ascension mean? Want me to look it up for you? Do yourself a favor and do yourself. I don't believe in homework because you remember they said in school, we're sending your kid home with homework, but you got me paying for this motherfucking Texas, this motherfucker go to school to come home after I got 8 hours of work to fucking teach him what you're supposed to be teaching them. My mom people used to be like, man, you fucking crazy. You better make sure he do all that work in school. And them motherfuckers got the message real quick, but I didn't respect what they was teaching me in school because it was all bullshit. I was known to fight teachers and principals and shit because I kept telling them they lying. Because I had all these old motherfuckers telling me otherwise. How many of y'all lived that life? Then when I started hearing why my mom was trying to kill me, I started denying who I was. The response, I denied everything. I became even angrier. But not for the wrong reasons. Want me to tell you a story over and over and over until you fucking realize it? It's my story, right? Everybody got a story, right? Didn't I say that on a few videos ago? Mind your fucking manners. And then I learned some other things, and I realized when I was in Edinburgh, Scotland, I was the last motherfucker they was to meet. 90, 87, 85. I was the last one. And they was waiting on me. See, y'all be mindful, okay, goddammit. Okay, what was that? I got a lot of family. Yeah, y'all, I don't know what they messing with. They messing with this stuff. This look weird because y'all wasn't even. I can't even read all your shit. Then it pops up and then it goes away. Hold on. I got a lot of family up in Chicago. I'm gonna check that cave out, bro. We got a lot of. Yeah. Be careful though. Make sure you got enough people to help too, and ropes and all that, depending on, you know what I'm saying, because they're everywhere. You know, just be careful, okay? I was shy, but he come. Girl, Marcus Williams. I got to touch the screen and pull you up. Burroughs Cave in Illinois. Oh, check the high. Let me pull that up. What's the name? Burroughs Cave. Yeah, I heard about that. Who was that? Was that Wild Indian? Who was somebody was mentioning that before, bro? Hold on. Yo, Chada Haya, check his channel out. He know a lot of shit, y'all. See, there's a lot of guys here, man, that know some shit. Okay? There's different motherfuckers now. You gotta remember, there's the motherfuckers that pop in sometime and say some shit that don't know shit. And there's people who traveling on the road and everything else. Okay. Burroughs Cave is a name given to an alleged cave site in southern Illinois, reputedly discovered by Russell E. Burroughs in 1982. Burroughs says it contained a number of ancient artifacts. Burroughs Cave. The cave and its artifacts are widely considered to be a hoax or fraud. Cave and its existence. Many archaeologists quickly dismiss Burroughs and alleged. Remember this. Who are the archaeologists dismissing shit based on Tartary and anything grand? Of the soldiers, the hoplites, the truth of Tartary. It's the motherfucking Ashkenazis or the people they put in position to keep you from knowing the truth. There's no hoax about it. Don't listen to them motherfuckers, because anything that they say on Wiki or whatever, because remember I showed you the young 30-something-year-old man in charge of Wiki who's trying to sell it? He's an Ashkenazi. Remember I put the picture up, right? The fake archaeology. Anything that's not scripted by the enemy to keep the narrative of lies going is going to be called a fraud or fake. Remember, they want you to take truth and make it fiction or myth, and they want myth and fiction to become truth, or they want to deploy all the things they've been doing to eradicate the truth of history and make sure that the lies become that, because you can't take order and establish a new world order if everybody's still steeped in order. So most people are running around Cro-Magnetic of the truth, and they're running around in the diaspora of their lies and holding it like it's some real conviction. Like, you know, like, hey, my conviction for this shit is real, and it's got to be the truth. Like, the earth is round and it's a spinning ball, and there's planets out there and CGI regardless, and space shuttles, and them the ones I just let them be right where they at and let them stay as redundantly stupid as they is, because they might be, y'all call them agents and all that. I'm not going to use them terms no more, because I ain't feeding that energy to shit. They stupid. I don't give a fuck what their background is or what their job is. Ball's Cave is real, y'all. Okay? Anyway, this is what the Researcher's Gate. Look up Researcher's Gate for those who think I'm kidding. It's a PDF, all right? The Cave Who Never Was, Outsider Archaeology and Failed Collaboration in the USA. Now, mind you, they tore and burned down all them cities, and what's the first thing they did? They buried them in mounds, right? Now, what do you think was under those great cities? They couldn't bury all that shit, but if you can't find an interest to the motherfucker, how can you go down there in that destruction underneath it and see what really exists? Now, these motherfuckers are digging with their big ass shits made in Sweden, France, and all them places, them big diggers, and they borrowing through shit. They know what exists and where it's at. I'm just saying, y'all, if y'all listen to any of these motherfucking fake ass universities, these lying motherfuckers, and you don't pass the test to get involved and become Skull and Crossbones and all these other goofy organizations, then you don't get to know the truth and be silent, partake in festivities and drugs and everything else. You could probably become one of these fake ass presidents. But yeah, that's some good shit right there. Shut the high. Yeah. Because remember, they're going to try and debunk everything. Like fact checkers, goofy asses. We just caught fact checkers on Facebook on two things full of shit, because some of us know, and we like, look at these lying motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? Devin the Moorhead, yeah, Cleveland, I go fishing in PA. Okay. Join the shop, Paul Cook. Thank you, baby. All right, fair none. I gotta go, stuff to do. All right, appreciate it, man. What was that? Max V, what's up? Observation, there are people that run over a homeless to get to the store for sale. Yeah, ain't that crazy? The hearts of people have waxed cool. We all have our own fingerprints. No two alike. We're not exactly. God, thank you. God damn it. Thank you. But the thing is, what did I say about the puzzle? There's no one straight line. We got to have people stop jumping out the puzzle. We got to put the motherfucker together. Right now, there's a couple of corner pieces, and there's a couple of pieces showing that it might be a belt with pants, might be a little sky with a bird, but the rest of the pieces are still all over the fucking place. We got to let the motherfucker, hey, motherfuckers, we need you in the puzzle, cuz. Don't worry. We're not going to force fit the piece, but the piece go there, and sometimes the piece, because, you know, motherfucker might be a little motherfucking Down syndrome autistic like, which is a good thing, because those people are hyper, you know what I'm saying, vigilant, and they're who they are as far as what they do and acute in it. And sometimes we got to say, put that motherfucker back over this way. Because you turned the motherfucker sideways. Nigga, it ain't going to go that way. We got to put it back. Now you go. Nice. And then when you get in there, you realize, okay, all right, it's comfortable. All the apprehension and shit start to go the fuck away. Okay. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, motherfucker, we need you on the puzzle, cuz. Yeah, like real fast, cuz. Get your ass up in there, cuz. And that motherfucker that keep walking around in a circle like you Rain Man. I gotta pee. I gotta sit your ass down and pee, then nigga put a diaper on. Get your ass in that part. That's where you belong. It'll be a little wet there, a little damp there, but we'll get it dried the fuck up. You just need to sit your ass in that motherfucking origami piece, and we need your ass to fit in there. Because you know how the puzzle pieces, right? Sometimes motherfuckers want to sit there going, I don't fit, nigga. We ain't looking for a heart, nigga. We need you in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get the fuck off of here, y'all. I love y'all, man. It ain't nothing but respect. Don't get it twisted, man. It's just that sometimes I got to do what I got to do. We have to hold each other accountable. It don't matter what. It don't matter what it is. You better hold one another accountable. And I ain't talking about beating each other up, because most of you are very complacent with this motherfucker. We have to be responsible, be the nuclei, right? We have to be the proton, the neuron, and the electron. Sometimes the proton's fucked up because the neuron don't want to act right with the electron. So what do you get? You get a dud. You dig? Y'all can still donate, bro, so we can get more motherfucking rest of these goddamn books. Anyway, beloved sisters, appreciate y'all.